Before we get underway, we want to get it on. We have a lot of sponsors on board to thank. Mike Zuglin has been with Josh Hughes for many, many years. And we just want to mention Josh Hughes. That's right. They are here on premises. Mike Burton is here. And if you're in the market for a cue, whether it be an older model or all the way up to the newer model, he's got an array of cue sticks right here to die for. Get here and see Mike Burton. He is on premises, and you'll see more of his graphics as we proceed with the tournament. And there it is right there, and that's how you can get in touch with him. Mike at mbqs.com. That's his website, mbqs.com. Anything in the latest and the greatest. I want to thank the Kings of Vapor, also the Kings of Billiards in Akron, Ohio, always on board and keeping us alive and on the road. If anybody wants to find out any more information about becoming a sponsor, you can get in touch with me right on Facebook. I want to mention that Pat Fleming is going to be down in Norfolk, Virginia. That's right. He's bringing you to the U.S. for the very first time. It is the inaugural 2018 U.S. International 9-Ball Open. He's capping it off with 120 players. The field is filling up. It's around the corner. It's going to be beautiful down in Virginia. Go and reach out to Mr. Pat Fleming and crew at accustats.com. I want to thank Mr. Greg Antonakis. Get your Southwest from the best is Greg's motto. And you could contact Greg at ga9ball@gmail.com. The best cloth you can play on is Simonis. That doesn't matter where you are in the world. It's Simonis cloth. In business for over 333 years. Also, if you're going to play on the best cloth, roll with the best Aramis balls. This is the new Roku chalk from Kamui. I happen to have a few. Also, we do have a sponsor on board that's going to be giving away a Roku chalk every day all the way up until the finals, and I'll mention that as we get into his graphics. But this is the new Kamui chalk. There is no more mess. And what a nice piece of chalk it is. I happen to use it during a billiard game. Hustlin' USA, Mr. Tony Harrigan and the whole crew doing it again. And they're on board with Upstate Al. It's hustlingusa.com. If you don't have their gear, I suggest you get over there because Tony has a lot of new lineup, whether it be the new hoodie or the new dry fit jacket that he has is awesome. Hustlingusa.com. This is the gentleman here. It's in view. That's right. It's billiardproductreviews.com. It's honest, unbiased reviews of all things billiards. This company here will be giving away a Kamui chalk every day, the new one. It's called Roku. These guys will be giving, they're going to pick it out. You got to go to their Facebook page and like it. That's all they ask. And you will be eligible to win a new Kamui chalk, which is valued at about $25, if I'm not mistaken. And you got to be in the chat room on my Facebook page so that you can receive it. Or in the comments or something. We'll get more information. He did send me an email. Thank you, Steve. Light-systems.com. This is the LED lighting that's taken the country by storm. Everybody wants it installed in their pool room. Steinway just had it all done. They're almost done with their room. Nanuet, the spot up in Nanuet, New York here. The whole room is LED lighting. Not only that, older rooms are now retrofitting because it's 10 times cheaper to run. It's 10 times lighter. There is no more replacing ballast and fluorescent bulbs. This gentleman is here. He has a booth up the front. He is the engineer that designed this light. And now I understand he's got even an app now where you can dim them too. Anyway, reach out to light-systems.com. Tell them we sent you and that you appreciate the free live streaming and support. Quick Slick, billiardengineering.com. I tell you what, this item, I got sponsors on board for different streams. This item here is taken off. I understand down in Super Billiards Expo or out in the APA out in Vegas, they sold one every 15 minutes. It's a real neat item. It goes around your shaft. Go over to billiardengineering.com and you can check everything out about it. Great company, great item, and it's flying out the door. Make sure to check them out. Here's our man Matt right here, Chalky Sticks. Exactly how you're looking at this table when you download this app. I'm sure a lot of you guys seen, like, you can set up balls for different shots and you can talk about them online. Here, you can do that with this app. It's chalkysticks.com. It's free to download for Android or iOS devices. It's got a 24-hour TV channel. It just goes on and on. This company is a stand-up company. Check it out. Download it, chalkysticks.com. It's a no-brainer. This is what you see. And you can ask the pros, too, on different forums with that. Baltimore City Qs, they are here on premises also and have a booth up at the front. They're great people. When you walk in the door, you're on your right-hand side. Say hi to Jay and say hi to Peg for us. These guys have been with us for a long time. BaltimoreCityQs.com. JB Cases, does it get any stronger than a JB case? John Barton's on board. It's JB Cases. You know the deal. If you follow John Barton and you see him dissect cases, if there's something ever to go wrong with his, rest assured that man will definitely diagnose it and fix it. He builds things to protect your custom cue. It's jbcases.com. Thomas Grimaldi, Pool Tables and Game Room Pros. Now, these guys here, they walk into your household if you want to build a game room, and they will completely design it for you. If you're opening up a commercial business and a pool room, they'll do that also. They deliver tables, they repair tables. It's tgrimaldipooltables.com, just like you see it right there. Kamui, we did mention them. Make sure to go over to kamuitips.com. You can pick up your chalk right there. I don't know if I mentioned Gil Costello. Here he is. It's Gil Costello Leather Goods. You talk about everything handcrafted. You can get it right there from CostelloLeatherGoods.com, just like you see the website on that graphic. This gentleman here and his son, they make shoes, anything in leathers. If you need a wrap, it don't matter. Gil Costello has it. CostelloLeatherGoods.com. We're going to listen to Mike Zuglin.
He had a third-place finish at the Super Billiards Expo in the 18 under and under division. When was that? Last year? You're a youngster. And he had a seventh-place finish in the Junior Nationals in 2015. He's sponsored by Union Station Billiards in Portland, Maine, where we will have 2 stops this season, one in November, the 3rd and 4th, and again in March of 2019, the 23rd and 24th, where we're going to have our first ever handicapped tournament. It'll be a Fargo event, Fargo-rated event, and we have schedules up there. Make sure you grab one. Derek Burnham right there, and his opponent. She's a perennial favorite here at Turning Stone. She's a great player as well. Watch out for her. She's sponsored by Mez Q's, Amsterdam Billiards, Castle Billiards, and Rack's Pool Room, where we're going to have a stop May 4th and 5th of 2019. From Palisades Park, New Jersey, Caroline Powell. Good luck. All right, down here on number 3, from New York City, another regular here at Turning Stone and a top-notch player from this part of the country. He's currently the owner of Skyline Billiards. They just got that, him and his wife, a couple of years ago, and doing very well, right? We welcome Greg back, Greg McAndrews, right over here. Over there, over here. And his opponent. He also owns a pool room in the New York City area. It's his second time back here at Turning Stone. We welcome back the owner of Society Billiards in New York City, Doug Ree. Good luck, guys. All right. On 4, we have from Frederick, Maryland. He's a regular here at Turning Stone, has a lot of high finishes. You always see him hanging around on our last day. He's a former Moscone Cup Team USA member, 2-time International World Games USA contestant. He has a lot of other titles to his credit, including the 2017 Barry Berman Memorial Championships from Frederick, Maryland, Brandon Schuff, right there. And his opponent, he's from Plaistow, New Hampshire. It's his second time here at Turning Stone. He just got in by the skin of his teeth recently. He's plays out of the Crow's Nest in Plaistow, New Hampshire, and PJ's Billiards. Where's that? PJ Billiard. Where is that? Plaistow. Is that how you pronounce it? Plaistow. Okay. Mike Verducci. Good luck. All right. On table number 5 from Inwood. Inwood. Right. Inwood, New York. This gentleman right here. He played in 2 of our tournaments. First one he went 2 and out. Second one he won. That's doing something. What an improvement that is. I think Holden was teaching you, wasn't he? And he plays out of our good friend Holden Chin's room at Racks down in West Hempstead, where we'll have a
I want
stop
to say hi to
this
Mr.
season. He's a winner
Dan
on our tour this
Heydrich.
season. Josh
Heydrich Custom
Freeberg, right
Cues.
there.
My
And
man,
his
I saw him
opponent,
down in
he's
Raleigh.
also a winner on our tour.
Eddie,
He's
the
also
first match is
seven-time
Shaun
Northern
Wilkie and
New-
Bruce
New York
Nagle.
8-ball bar box champ.
Will be the
and he's
first
a
match
math teacher.
coming up.
You gotta go to work.
I
next
posted
week.
it
He's from Malone, New York. Norm
on
from
Facebook.
Mainville. Good
but
luck.
That is the first match.
All right, a math teacher in a pool tournament. Uh-oh. We're gonna lose our reputation.
Mike Zuglin is actually working
Down
his
here?
way down the
Oh,
aisle.
Yeah, these guys, they know.
And
they know each
we're going to
other
go
a
over to
little bit.
camera
From
4.
Ontario, New York,
You can see
multiple winner
Mikey's
on our
about
tour
3
in the
tables
past,
up
top player
in the
this
booth.
part of the country
Shortly,
for
we're going to
many
have
years.
Alex
He's sponsored by
Borokovich.
Heydrich
We have a
Custom
lot to
Cues,
talk
Ronnie
about on his
Cassizio,
end. And
his
down at the
opponent,
other end of
another
the
top player in this
commentator's
part of
booth,
the
we do
country,
have
three-time
NJ
Tri-State
Pool player,
Open champ,
a.k.a.
multiple
my man
CNY
Troy.
Tour champ, a regular here at Turning Stone from Bath, New York, Jerry Crow. That's a good match. Good luck, guys. All right, another good matchup down here on table number 6. He's from Stottsburg, New York, 2-time winner on our tour. He's a regular here at Turning Stone. He's sponsored by American Cue Pickers, which he owns. If you want to get into some high-end collectible cues, this is the guy to see, Greg Antonakis, right there. And his opponent, he got the luck of the draw. He gets to play from Orange, Connecticut, winner of 5 of the last 8 of these events, current U.S. Open 9-ball champ, Challenge of Champions champion, the Ocean State 9-ball champ, 2-time Moscone Cup European champion, Jason Shaw, right there. All right.
Jason Shore on
right,
the table
down here
behind
we
us. So
have-
we get a little
First from
Jason
Harvick
Shore.
Race. This one, by the way, is live stream. Go to azbilliards.com. You can watch this match for free, courtesy of Turning Stone Resort Casino, azbilliards.com, the Jazz Northeast 9-ball tour, and everyone else. Okay. He's a multiple winner on our tour in the past, former Action Pool Pro Tour Player of the Year, sponsored by Lucasi Custom Cues, Lights Out Billiard Apparel, Raymond's Pro Shop, Brews and Cues, and Blackheart Tips. Shaun Wilkie, all right. And his opponent, also a multiple winner on our tour, just happens to be this season's Tour Point champion. Congratulations to Bruce. And for that, he wins a free entry into the Allen Hopkins Super Billiards Expo, courtesy of Allen Hopkins next year. He's like I said, 2-time winner. He's a former Mez Tour player of the former Mez Pro-Am Tour champion twice. Bruce Nagle. All right, I got it out. All right, we'll turn the corner over here to table number 9. Okay, over here from Bécancour, Quebec.
All right, looks like
The
they
recent
lagged.
winner on our
and,
tour up in Union
Shaun
Station
Wilkie
Billiards
is I
in
guess,
Portland,
racking
Maine.
for
Like
his
I said, we'll
opponent
have
or
2
breaking.
stops
Do you
here this
know
season.
the
He's a
format,
former
Troy?
third-place finisher
far
right
as,
here at
are you
Turning
on?
Stone. 2018 Quebec
is that you, Troy?
Championship finalist. He's sponsored by Labasi Billiards. Welcome,
Okay, you're
Danny
on.
Normandin.
There you go.
And his opponent. He's
Do you know
from,
the
Fort
format
Anne,
as
New
far as
York. It's his
winner
second
break?
time
Race
playing
9
here.
winner break?
Second time?
Yeah, okay.
Second time?
And I guess it is rack for your opponent because
Your
this
opponent
is
rack.
Regular here at Turning Stone.
And
Forget
looks
all
like
that.
Bruce Nagle.
Bruce Nagle won the
2017
lag.
Northern 9-ball
And is
Championship Northern
off to the break.
York
This should be a pretty good
nine-ball
match and
champion,
possibly a
Ben
fast one.
Wervlo. I got it out. Okay.
We got Jason Shaw in the back. I'd just like to welcome everybody
All right, on table number 10.
to the
from
live
Brick,
stream
New
here,
Jersey, playing in
provided
his
by
first tournament
Upstate
here at
Al and
Turnerstone. Get it right
all
that
his
time?
friends, sponsors.
He plays out of Castle
his
Billiards
hard
in
work.
East Rutherford, New Jersey. Heard a lot about that place.
Hope to give you
over the years. Welcome, James
some
McManus,
insight to the
right
game
there.
and
his
also
opponent.
just hang out and
Came
enjoy
all the way
some of
from
our
Finland
company
to
and
play
watch.
here, huh? This gentleman,
some
I
great
met him.
pull.
I
Hopefully
met him
some
last
great
year
pull.
at the spot. He came over to play. Nice gentleman. Had a
Give a
great
shout
tournament
out to
down there.
some of
He's from,
Wilkie's
is it Amatra?
Sponsors later. I don't know if you heard
First
Mike
time here
Zuckerman,
at
but
Turning
I
Stone. He's sponsored
told
by
him I had to
Bar Q in
give him a shout
Amatra,
out.
Finland. We welcome Oli
Do that later. Let
Turkulainen.
this match
Get it right?
develop.
All right, I got it right.
Yeah, this is. I don't know if I'm kind of low
Alright.
over there.
What do we got here?
There we go.
Oh,
Yeah,
from
this is.
Meriden,
I tell you
Connecticut,
what, this
our
is one of the
regular
locals
players.
here. That's a really
Another
good
guy got
player.
the luck of the
And
draw.
of course, everybody knows
He
Shaun
plays out of
Wilkie.
Shooters Billiards in Southington,
I expect
Connecticut.
this to be a fast match, and
He's
it's
one of
a
ours,
race
former
to
winner right here at
who gets the
Turning Stone,
shot.
our second
Go
champion.
figure, another straight
Brent
shooting
Fummels,
lefty,
right
huh?
there. And his opponent, he's only a 5-time U.S. Open 9-ball champion,
Bruce
two-time
seemed
all-around
to have
world
a,
champ, 3-time winner right here at Turning
few
Stone, two-time
good tournaments
world
under
master
his
champ.
belt.
And
Alex,
on
what are you
an
doing over there?
11-time Moscone
Gonna
Cup Team
join us or
USA
what?
member from Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Yeah, Alex is a little occupied right now, but
James
Alex
Teenager on
Brokovich
the
is in
phone.
the background.
And he's on our poster, by the way. We have posters. If you'd like to
All right.
grab one,
Bruce
you
looking
can
good here.
grab one.
Not too
and
many
I
problems.
think Shane might sign it for
No,
you.
I mean the 6-ball.
all
You know,
right.
it's
Once
clear.
again, the Turning Stone is a fabulous format
This
for a tournament. Beautiful lighting and just the atmosphere is
From
great.
Newark, Delaware. Regular
guys
here
are
at Turning Stone, a gentleman
Within 5
who always
hours of this,
finishes
this is
well right here.
I'll definitely
He's,
come to.
I believe you've won on our tour before, haven't you? In the pool rooms, yeah. He's an
Some of the
8-time
top players
men's
come
tour
up
player
here.
of the year. He's sponsored by Lucasi, Kamui, and Hustling Clothing. Matt Craw, right there. Good luck.
A lot of
And his opponent.
what
You
we'd
do hear
call
Hustling
old-
Clothing,
From
really. You hear
Stottsburg,
Hustling
New York.
Clothing
He's one of our regular
mentioned a lot
players
as
here
a
at Turning
sponsor with
Stone.
these players. We
He's
got to
also
give it
sponsored
to
by
every sponsor
American
out
Cue
there.
Pickers with
Yeah.
his father
You know,
over there.
you could see
Welcome,
Hustling
Nick
logo
Antonakis.
at the
Good
top
luck.
of the screen there. Make sure to go over there.
Right. From Palisades, New York.
This is a
This,
break.
this could be a little bit funny here.
This is a break and run out. Oh, this could
He's
be
a little
funny.
straight. He's going to have to go up
She's
table.
playing in her
You
second
go
event
past the
here
side
at Turning
pocket and
Stone.
accept it, I guess.
And
Right,
she's
right.
a
You got a
former
little bit funny.
Predator.
Bruce knows it. He took
she
a
plays
quick
on
look.
the Predator Pro-Am Tour regularly, right? And she plays out of the Spot Billiards Cafe and Lounge in
He's gonna put
Nanuet,
some
where we'll
juice
have
on
a
this.
stop there September
Good
30th
shot.
and October 1st of this year. We welcome Erin Beckner and her opponent.
Bruce comes out to a
He's
break
from
and run.
Amherstville,
A nice way to
Ontario,
start
and
your
he never
match
wants to tell me
here at the,
anything except
Turning
that this
Stone.
time-
Don't
let's
jump
see,
the
what do you
gun.
put
Let him make
time?
this one.
Oh, Western
It's in.
Ontario. Oh, we
It's
got a
about
couple of
fired
things
it
here.
in.
Are you still sponsored by Chalk Be Gone? You still doing that?
Okay, so Bruce Nagle goes up 1-0
Yeah,
over
with
Shaun
this,
Wilkie.
with this format,
you want me to mention that?
players are able
Don't want
to
me to
break
mention
and string some racks together, which makes it very
Well, he's
exciting.
sponsored and part owner of Chalk Be Gone.
There's different formats,
.com.
and people
Stephen Winter.
tend
Good
to
luck.
like different ways of playing 9-ball.
Table number 4 here from Muskogee.
Like Mike Zuckerman says, once everybody
won
gets
on
on
our
the same
tour
page with the rules
this,
and regs, then we'll play that way.
This past
Yeah,
season,
you know, that's a gray area
he
where
won up
everybody
in, trick
wants to
shot
play under the
billiards, I
same
believe,
rules,
in
but
Clifton Park, where we'll
you know,
be
there's
there
so many
again this
modified
year.
rules in different
He's had a lot
leagues.
of high finishes in Quebec.
So
He
as soon
had a
as
third
you
place
got a
finish
governing
here at,
body,
Turning
which we
Stone not
do,
too long ago. He's sponsored by
but you
Canada
get
Billiards.
gray areas like
Billiard, La
such as
Patriote,
all ball
and
foul, and
Canada
then with a
Right, yeah.
modification,
Joey
you know.
Cicero.
Yeah, I think we
And his
won't beat a
opponent.
dead horse with that.
Right.
Bailey.
Good break, but it was a
And
little
9
flat.
balls do count
A
on the
little
break,
flat.
by the way, just to let everybody know.
Here comes 3 trouble.
He used to come here and play with us regularly in the past.
Oh,
and
look
now
at
he's
this
back.
mess.
Waynesburg, New York, plays out of the
Not
Golden
how
Troop
Shaun
Billiards
Wilkie
in
wanted
Albany.
to step to the
Jim
table. A
Bailey.
big mess in the middle
Okay,
of the
ready?
table, and he's
All right.
going to have to push.
Move on. All right, on 15 from Tunkhannock. I can't read my own writing. Plays out of Eagle Billiards and Clarkie's. Where are they? What city?
You got to like Wilkie. His
Okay,
work
Pennsylvania.
ethic to this game is really good.
Welcome back,
he
Jesse
treats the game.
Takalovich right there. And his opponent,
He
He's
gives
from
his sponsors what they
Hamden,
want. You
Connecticut.
know,
He's a regular
gentleman
here at
and
Turning Stone.
he
He's
plays
the
hard.
owner of
He's always learning.
PlayerOrganizedPool.com. Check out
Very
his website,
creative.
Tom Peterson.
And
Good luck.
he has some good firepower. I'm sure a lot of you have seen
Well, number
him play
16 from
before.
Arlington,
I haven't.
Massachusetts.
I've
He's a
seen
regular here at
Bruce
Turning
Nagle
Stone.
play
She plays
a little bit
semi-regular
prior
basis
to
when
this.
we're over in the New England
He's a
area.
straight shooter.
We welcome
Like I
back
said, another
fourth,
good shooting lefty.
Yeah.
place
As-
finisher in the Women's
as you've
American
seen on the
Rotation Championship.
first rack,
Welcome Lita
broke and ran
Mullendorf.
'em.
And her opponent from New Jersey City.
How many of
Jersey
us
City
listening
Bull.
get up there and break and run?
Let's turn Mike Zuglin down so we can
He's a regular-
commentate here.
Oh, yeah. Mike's. We should actually just let,
Good luck, everyone. And please remember, everyone.
for the future, we'll just let him talk and let everybody listen.
Well, what happens is the players have the option of starting as he's doing the rest of the introduction. So this is table 8. You know, he's got 16 tables to do. So they elect to get started. It means we got to get started.
Right.
You know, or at least you know. So we'll turn the sound up as far as the ambient sound.
Well, we're just getting his stroke, right, Al?
Yeah, we're just yeah.
So I drove up. It's beautiful up here.
Oh, Turning
Beautiful,
Stone
nice
Casino
80
is
sunny degree day.
amazing.
No humidity.
What happened? I took my eye off the screen. I guess Shaun Wilkie cut that one ball right in, huh? I took my eye off the game.
Shaun shoots with a pretty, just a carefree attitude a lot of times when he gets down there, when he's in kind of dead stroke.
Right.
He just gets there, pops it in. Which is good. Nice. Play the game, right? A little straight maybe on that. Let's see what he's going to do. He's going to play this on the side. Right, it's good. Nice.
Like I said, when it started, it's just a matter of who breaks and gets to the first ball here. And we've seen Bruce do that in the first rack, and now
he got a little tough on this
Shaun.
one. He got a little tough on this one. He don't have to like this.
Well, I'll tell you what, he didn't have to like the one ball either that he pushed out to, but he made it. Obviously, because when I was actually doing something in the background, I looked up and he was still at the table. So he must have cut that one ball straight down the rail into the corner pocket. I'm assuming anyway. So this one should be cake.
Little touch of the hat. Couple pre-strokes back at the
Stay
table.
away from the side pocket.
Steps up.
Stay away from the side pocket.
Oh,
Hit
he's
a
going to be married.
Hit a little flush.
All right. Tough shot. Very makeable, though. This is a tough shot for me. I don't know about anybody else, but it's hard to see the balls when they're that close.
Remember, we're playing on Simona's cloth, brand new, so you're playing on ice right now.
Yeah.
You know, things will slide in that won't slide in the pockets in a couple of days from now.
Well, this is
It'll
great
tighten.
All for these players to always play on.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, there's no deviations of these tables, that's for sure. They roll straight. They play fast. The pockets are generously tough, like kind of like they're got the deep shelves, and they're 4.5 inch. It's nice American pull. You don't have to miss on these pockets, but you don't have to make them. Everybody's doing their social media in the background. Shaun Wilkie makes good work of that first rack there. I'm sure he'd like to give a shout out to his probably his main sponsor is Lights Out Apparel. He's on that team. The men are doing a great job over there. They're a good crew they got together. He's also sponsored by Lacassi Hughes, Raymond Pro Shop, Blackheart Tips, and Brews and Crews, Brews and Q's over in Maryland. And like Al, I told you before, I told Wilkie, I said from NJ Pool Player, if he runs a 5-pack, I throw him a 50.
Gave him some incentive, did you?
Oh, I did.
Okay. I got to do something here.
I want to see if any like 4 or 5 packs are run in this format on these tables. Conditions are perfect.
Watch that side. Wow. Just goes to show you that it's going to take a little while for the players to acclimate to the speed. We want to welcome Alex Borokovich on board right now in the commentator's box. And, man, do we have some information for you guys in just a little while.
Well, Alex has an announcement or something?
We're going to release.
This sounds something else.
Hello, everybody, and hold on to your pants.
Hold on.
Yes.
You're a little low, I think, with your volume.
I didn't want to shock everybody into my voice.
I do have to get the graphics over to here.
Yeah, we'll just hang out and watch Shaun Wilkie with ball in hand here. And try and not put yourself into a situation, which he does. This is a great game, Alex. What do you think? I love this game of pool. How about yourself? I'm very
I
passionate.
like Shaun Wilkie.
Oh, Shaun plays. Shaun shoots and plays well.
First of all, great guy,
Yes,
and loves the game,
right.
and plays well.
And he's
What
a
else can
good,
you ask
good,
for?
good representation of American pool.
I put him on the Mosconi Cup team any day,
Yeah,
just because of his
attitude.
character and
Right.
attitude.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he's on the team.
First class guy.
That whole team of over from Lights Out are good guys like that. I feel a little hoarse. I have to mute. Can you mute me for a second? Thank you. We don't. Everybody's a little busy. I'll try not to announce that I have a frog caught in my throat next time. I'll just sneak over there and mute myself. Sorry for that. Shaun looks good here. I'm going to just poke it up a little bit, force it over. Make sure you get a little angle to come down on that to that 8. That's all. Stay up high.
I guess staying up high is better than being short and have to go into 3 rails. This way here you can just float down for the 9, I guess.
Makes
Just like that.
taking less energy away from you. It's nice to shoot easy shots. All right, Shaun Wilkie, 2-1. This is a winter break format, race to 9. We are here once again. What number is this? Do you know, Alex?
This is the 30th one. The,
Three?
the
Oh,
30th turning stone. The
This is the
18th year here.
anniversary edition.
Wow, this is it.
So
What's-
if you're watching,
what do I
you're a part of history.
What do I get for the, like when you buy your bride a 30th wedding present or 25th is
A
diamonds?
pool table.
You get her a pool table.
Diamond pool table.
It's a diamond. It's a diamond anniversary, but you get diamond pool table. Very good, Al. You also get a free visit to a psychiatrist.
You can
Here we go to the break. A 9 ball does count on the break, but notice where it is. It's right there in the rack.
Is it
And
frozen?
Shaun comes up empty. Probably, luckily. What do you push to a jump? Try and kick at this, I think.
Can he? Oh,
He can put himself into a better situation to kick at it.
I would put it right between the first and second diamond on a short rail here, down this way. Unless he can must say it.
Well,
Yes.
if he doesn't make it, then he's going to leave a shot.
There is no jump cues allowed, so any kind of jumping
there you
like that,
go.
he probably just had to get over a tiny piece of that.
Put too much
Three
draw
ball.
on it, right?
Has to be done with a full-length cue, whether it's your break cue or your playing cue. And Mike Zuglin said at the players' meeting, you cannot change shafts. He's not allowing you to change shafts.
Yeah, but you can use your break cue. So
Yes, you could use your break cue or
That's
your
fine,
playing
that's
cue.
easy.
Yes.
So how many people practice that shot with the full break cue?
I think most of these guys here do, especially when they know they're coming to the 30th turning stone. Great hit.
Made the ball.
This
Wow.
guy is
That
a
was,
shooter.
that was reminiscent of the fellow that's playing in back of him. He made a few tremendous kick shots earlier this year.
Remember when he played that in Europe, and he called 8-ball in the side pocket kick shot?
Yeah. Made like three of
It
them.
was-
Like I said, they
It
were
was something.
tremendous. Well, what a nice shot there by Bruce. He's got this wayward cue ball for this 3 and a side. You got to get on his 4. He's got to come down and up bottom rail and bring it right back to the center of the table.
He might spin behind the 9. You don't have to hit this hard just to get a shot on a 4. Well, why? Would you play the 4 in the opposite side pocket here? He tried to spin around.
Yeah, I thought he could go forward and leave the 9 out of it. He's got a little piece of the 4 here.
I'd like to mention AZ Billiards, the world's largest pool and billiards website. You can go over to azbilliards.com and find out information about tournaments going on in your area, and it's free to join. azbilliards.com. Yeah, that was tough.
And he didn't get lucky on that roll.
Yeah, Shaun's got the back cut into the pocket and really natural position to come back for the 5 in the side pocket.
It's all speed now.
Just the speed. The speed's important here. You don't want to land on a rail or.
The issue here, I think, is a 7 ball. I'm not sure if the 8 is in front of it and they're married together. If it is, then the
No.
7 doesn't go.
This picture shows
Oh,
that
you-
7 goes.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at a smaller screen.
Yeah.
Thank you.
From far away, it looks like they're linked together, but they're not.
Nice shot there by Shaun. Little bump off the rail. A
Beautiful.
little shugger to shoulder. That releases a little tension. Get them arms a little loose. You ever have loose arms when you're playing?
Yeah.
If you notice, a lot of players, they pop their shoulder a little bit. That kind of releases the tension. Or it's a mental tick in my head.
No. It actually helps. Also helps if you try to push shoulder blades together in the back, just for 5-10 seconds. Hold it, and you will see your all the tension in the neck will go away.
Yeah.
See, this is what I thought was the problem. I'm not sure if the 7 goes.
He plays the 8 then, I guess. Play the kiss.
I mean, why would you play position there if it didn't go? I'm sure it does. Nice shot, Shaun. He was just taking
Teasing
a
you.
look. Yeah, he was taking a look
And
at.
he looked at the shot and then he got down. He put a
Inside
poke on it.
inside poke.
Boom, boom. Like he doesn't take long at all sometimes.
No, he doesn't. Shaun could rapid fire at you, and I by the looks of Bruce, he can do it too. But it looks like Shaun got the best of this this 4th rack, and he now leads 3-1.
I see actually a difference in his stroke. He shortened his stroke.
Yeah.
So
All right, I'm going to bring
It
something up
has-
on the screen, but I'm actually going to do it on the bigger screen when I get a chance. But I just wanted you guys to see this right here. ABN Billiards Dream Challenge. It's 2018 USA versus Russia, September 16th through the 18th How do you like it? It's going to be a pay-per-view live stream from Russia. Everybody could watch it. And there it is right there, Dream Challenge in Moscow. Courtesy of Alex Borokovich bringing that to our attention.
Yes, you heard it here first.
Ah, luckily I had my hand on my pants because I held on to them. So it's going to be the U.S. against Russia,
Right.
And you're involved, of course.
Last year they did this first time, and they did it right after the Kremlin Cup tournament. It's WPA's sanctioned points tournament.
For the Kremlin Cup.
For the Kremlin Cup.
Yeah, the Kremlin Cup is
And
awesome if you've not
the
aware
whole
of it.
of United States Moscone Cup team was invited, and it was a beautiful match. Very what do you call it? Nail biting.
Right.
Because Russia was ahead for 2 days, and then it was a 4-day match, and United States caught up on the 3rd day and beat the Russian team. So it was very interesting.
Now, how many participants on each team?
Just like Moscone,
Okay.
five players on each team. The rosters were not finalized yet. They're still working on that.
I might have some part Russian in me, by the way. You need extra
You?
players or no?
Say it again.
Like a Russian hound dog.
Oh,
All right, here we go, guys, to the match here.
Oh, and when's this going to happen?
September 6th. What is it? 16 through 18.
Oh, that sounds exciting. That
Yeah.
should be good.
We'll be getting more information. We'll be channeling it through Upstate Al's channel, and maybe other venues will be chosen for promoting this match. But it's going to be fun, trust me, because Russians fight like bears.
And you got a few really great young players on that team, I would imagine.
I think most of the players are under 25.
Yeah, except for maybe.
No, Shinakov is 25.
Is he?
Or maybe he's 26, but I think he's still 25 years old. There may be. No, Stepanov is a little older. He's in his 30s. But other than that, you have a 17-year-old, an 18-year-old, a 19-year-old, a 20, 25.
The boys from the U.S. are going to go. Now, this is going to be over there, so you have home court advantage. But
I don't think there's really a pool table court advantage.
well, we're going with that one.
Well,
I'm going to go with the USA on us.
no. Oh,
Said you guys have the home court advantage.
in Russia,
Yeah,
it's whoever plays better that particular day. Or
yeah,
that,
and it's a race to 5, same format, you say, right?
No, it's not a race to 5. It's 5 players on each team.
Oh, different format.
And you have the same formats like Moscone. You have paired players,
Right.
and you have team players.
Well, that sounds exciting. So I'm sure we'll see a little more of this information upcoming. And where
Yeah.
can we go to get more of the information?
There will be at abnbilliards.com, and also we're gonna be sending live stream news and Upstate Al and AZ Billiards information for informing everybody.
All right. Well, looking forward to watching that matchup coming to you very soon.
And I will be there doing the usual.
Oh, well, I hope you
Song
do
and
some
dance.
commentating because I don't
Yes.
understand Russian.
No, what's interesting is the whole match will be in English.
Good.
There will be occasional Russian curse words
Thrown in there for good
thrown
measure.
for
Hopefully,
color. For color.
hopefully it's due out of their team losing.
No, but they're very good sportsmen.
No, I know.
They-
All the
You've
players
seen that they're
are
all
gentlemen too.
and
They have a good team over there. It's amazing how young those players are, especially the
Fedor.
17 and Federer and Federer.
Fedor.
Fedor.
Yes.
Fedor.
Gorst. Two very easy words.
Yeah, we've got to see a lot of them. Oh, what do we got here, Al?
What's the score? 3-2?
3-2. Favor of Shaun Wilkie. We're going into rack number 6.
Here's no gift that Bruce, huh?
Basically, Mike Zuglin allows a 2-hour time frame for each match to be done. So Facebook allows us to stream for 4 hours. You guys know the drill. We'll have to refresh and come back with another match. Or if we can get 2 matches in. No, I don't think we should push it. We'll refresh and get the second match going 15 minutes prior to showtime, which will the next matches are at 6. But I'm not going to shut the stream off. I'm going to take a camera and put it on one of the active tables should this one end prior to some of the matches that are behind it. So I'm not going to keep you guys in the dark. But 4-hour time frame, we'll have to cut it off and refresh for that next match. Thank you, everybody out there that's been sharing the information. We appreciate it.
Yeah, make sure to share, like, and everybody say hi to everybody in the chat room. I can't read it from here, so I'm not going to.
I'll give you the chat room.
That's right.
I'll
I'm
give
not
you the
going to
chat room in a
monitor it
minute.
anyway.
I'm sorry, guys.
But Bruce to the break. Nice
Here we
crack.
go.
Makes
Troy.
the wing ball.
Troy, the chat room's going to be right up here.
One ball's going to dress up real nice. He's got a nice open table here to 2 all the way down in the bottom rail. I think it squeezes by the 9 if he gets on the short side. But you don't want to be on the short side. But the 7 is definitely in a way. So he's going to figure this out
Troy,
right
you
away.
got it right here. Okay?
This is the key shot right here
Troy, do you hear me?
for the whole rack.
Here, you got it right here.
All right, thank you.
All right, here's the chat. All right. Okay. Let me do some work here.
You got on the short side, which will work. Oh, don't get straight. Well, got a nice little angle. It'll float up there by the side pocket on the left-hand side. I'll have no trouble, except for anything you make. Everything else is laid out pretty nicely. As I say, a road map. But nothing, you can't take anything for granted. They're under the pressure of the lights. Oh, he played the 9 ball. I thought the 2 went. I didn't expect that. Does anybody in the chat or watching expect that shot?
That 2-9?
Yeah, the 2-9.
Was it a carom shot?
Yeah,
I
he
missed
just went
that.
for a combination.
Combination.
I guess it didn't go through, and it was an easy enough. He thought easy enough combination. Trying to get a nice quick one. That works a 9 ball too. Gonna get a nice quick 9 ball combination.
Yeah, but
you get on a roll, but sometimes
you know how many times I've seen people miss those combos?
real tough shot there by Shaun.
But he got away with it. Now he has to.
So once again, this is the 30th event here at Turning Stone.
Very exciting to be a part of it.
Absolutely. This is a fabulous arena for them to play in. Nice seating. It's always air conditioning, or the heat is well maintained. You have plenty of things around you. The rooms are nice. It's a good way to go, if you're going to.
There's space for everything. Vendors, management, for the broadcast, lots of room for the visitors,
And
fans.
yeah, that's fun.
You could probably fit 600 people in here easily, no? And in the stands,
A lot more than that.
more than 600.
Get
Right?
upper decks
Yeah.
too, yeah.
Yeah, this is
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think
yeah.
you can fit close to
I couldn't-
10,000 in here maybe if they open up the upper decks too.
No, but
yeah, a few grand in here, right?
Yeah, a few grand, yeah, easy. Hey, Dennis Hatch, the Hatch man, what's up? We miss you, Dennis.
Yeah. I was thinking on the drive up, he was went to see him in the finals. We send our best regards. Sorry you're not here.
Dennis Hatch, the new proud owner of a car dealership.
Oh, good for him.
really,
That's the way to go.
congratulations,
Yeah,
Davis.
good move.
You're the man.
So if you need a car, go see Dennis Hatch.
And if you can't negotiate the last portion of the price, he'll play you for it.
I doubt. Well, I'm sure he would, but I doubt if he wants to do that.
My man Steve Lomax in the chat. Hey, Steve.
Steve the man.
All right, Shaun Wilkie, he knows that Bruce is right behind him,
Yeah, he's in the match.
and he's starting to get in gear here. He's starting to feel it and getting full punch. This could be dangerous.
I was talking to Reggie Cutler on the side. He was unable to get in because the field was full, and once again they had a wait list. So if anybody's interested in ever playing in one of these turning stones, I would, as soon as possible, get your name in a hat, because otherwise you'll be shut out at the door. It fills up very quickly. It's a nice event.
Well, Mike Zaglin always warns the players that are planning to play in the next, or even a year from now.
He
Not
already
the
did that
January, but a year from now,
at the
you
players'
can
meeting.
sign up already.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good event.
Warren wanted to play, but there was no room. He sold out. About a month ago, he asked Mike Zaglin, and Mike said, sorry.
Yeah, and he can't come on the notion of, if you get here, because once those doors open, if you're not first in line, that's how it's first come, first served type of thing.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, Warren is getting ready to go to Amarillo, Texas. And then there's going to be a Texas Open in Austin. So there will be 2 more tournaments.
Jason Shaw in the background there, getting ready to spear that 7 in.
Firing on all pistons.
It's I like watching Jason play. It definitely adds confidence to your own game if you watch him play long enough.
Yeah, even though he hits hard sometimes, but his position play is very correct. He plays a very smart position play.
Shaun Wilkie breaks the ball, squats the cue ball dead center, and I believe he made the 4-ball.
Fur
Looks
ball.
like the 4-ball.
Fur ball. What is it?
He asked me if the score. I didn't. He just looked at me and he says it is 4-2. I didn't say a word, so we're not supposed to get involved.
He
playing
asked,
their own match, kind
he
of.
wanted to confirm that the score was
Yeah,
4-2.
yeah.
Okay.
But that is a score, 4-2. Unless he came over to say he still has a chance at this 5-pack that I put a bounty on a 5-pack for him.
Oh, but
He's got there, unless something's in the way.
yeah, the
The
pocket.
side pocket.
I couldn't see it because he was blocking it.
So, getting back to this match, pretty even up right here. There's a little change of the guards by him breaking, making a nice run, and then coming off that rail and scratching. So let's see if Bruce can maintain the table here. With a scratch like that, I would venture to say you can definitely supposed to lose this game, and then your opponent got a break.
Extension would help him in this shot. He's trying to gain as much control as possible over this long draw shot. He did it. He took extra time on this shot and got the result. So something to note. Have a tough shot, don't rush to shoot it. Little spin off the rail. That's it. So Bruce pockets the 9 ball for the 4-3 score now. He's getting one closer. So, it looks like this match is gonna be like this, back and forth, and they're both worthy opponents. Both know what they're doing. Shaun Wilkie gets some excellent print T-shirt. So Bruce is breaking game number 8. Score is 4-3. Do you know where Bruce is from? Which area is he from?
He's from up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe he plays in the Josh Tour or possibly Buffalo. Sorry I didn't get that information, but maybe someone in the chat room may know. One ball goes in the side pocket. Got a tough looking, quick observation of a spread here. What do you think? Time for a safe, maybe?
Well,
Ball's tied up down here.
You got a little bit of an issue down here at the lower half of the table, but
Yeah, it's
the way that
goes
these
from
guys
like
are playing
hard to
here,
harder.
the way that these guys are playing, they're navigating that cue ball around just
I
about
don't think he can
to the
get.
right place.
He's gonna play safe. Yeah.
Yeah.
not like. You see, he should have played safe. I misspoke.
I'll tell you why.
He should have played safe.
It was a good shot overall. He comes in a little short or slow, to try to hold a cue ball, and you stay above that. I mean, what a great shot on a two ball, though.
Yeah, but
amazing.
he was cutting it so thin, it was very hard to make a really soft shot.
Good shot for
Watch
Wilkie.
this. Wow.
Is he going airborne on this?
Yeah, he thought better. It'll look pretty for the camera, but the odds of it are better this way. He's got to put some English on us, get it past that between the 8 ball and the that side point.
Well, he better hope he hits it on the left side to stay
He's going
safe.
right at it, right into the face. This is probably the best way to go about it. A little long. Oh. Shaun has an opportunity here to play pretty good safe too. So 4-7 is still a little.
He can draw off the
of
3
it,
ball.
off the 7.
Yeah, into the 7 and.
Make sure you get the outside of the 7. Then come up for the 5 off the rail a little bit. You're saying, Alex?
Well, there is a 4 ball, right, that he needs to get to.
He's looking at 3-way combination. This would be sick.
What? Really? I don't like it.
I don't
Because
like it
cue
either.
ball has to be on the rail.
Yeah, play the 3 in the corner, draw back, and nip the 7 on the outside.
What's
And
concerning him is the 3 ball going towards the 5. Is what is concerning.
Oh, this is the 4 down
is that
here
the
by the
7?
It's a 4, right.
Oh, okay.
You see what he can do? He can do what you suggested. Play the safety, bank the 3 ball
Right.
away,
Yeah.
roll the cue ball behind 7 and 4 by the rail, and get a ball in hand in the next shot.
He's going to try and squeeze this in and follow it and push the 7 into the 3. Oh, you're playing the combination. There you go.
Tough.
This'll work too.
He can see better from over there.
You can
He's
see
look-
better from over there and over here.
and over here. You can't get there from here.
Yeah, I have my driving glasses on right now. Got my reading glasses. They broke. Brokovich.
I have my driving glasses on too. I just
Now, where's this 4 ball going to go?
too far. I don't know if he planned it this way.
Yeah, well, he didn't have to hit it that hard.
Yeah.
For some reason, he just maybe wanted to push it in. A little. This is a tough shot. Yeah, probably 80%, 90% chance of making this. I'm going to go as high as 85. What do you think? 85% on this shot.
Position is
for
not
most
there.
players.
I don't know. I would probably play safe,
What, on this 5 ball?
on the 4 ball.
Oh, okay.
On the 4 ball, because position is really tough.
He's really angsting about the shot. He
You
doesn't
see,
like it.
the cue ball it goes in the wrong direction for the 5 ball. It goes to the other side. If he makes the 4 to the left, you see where the cue ball is going?
Yeah, it's going to go in perfect position for the 5 on
Into
the
where?
on
Into
the backside over here.
Then he has to hit it real hard.
No, tables
He's
are fast.
shooting off the rail.
Tables are fast.
Well, let's see.
The cue will get there. Just make it little more than pocket speed. Go up to the top rail.
I
Keep
know
your-
he doesn't want to relinquish.
Keep-
Yeah, he did exactly what I was saying. bang the 4 ball, play safety. Now he's in advantage position.
Oh, it was a great save.
Fantastic. I mean,
That's almost like gin.
he listens to me. He's a smart guy.
Instead of that 85% chance,
Yeah, he got
just gave
himself
himself
100%
yeah,
safety.
Yeah.
9 ball is a game of percentages, right?
We'll see some of Bruce's kicking ability.
I think it's a 2-rail.
He's jacking up and swerving.
Yeah, not
Watch the
like
cue ball. He's got some juice on it.
not like it.
Too much.
Not like it.
Gonna let the cue ball go.
Yeah, 2-rail is the way to go.
All right.
Unless he was frozen behind 6, and he couldn't see the rail, and then he had to massage. Then I understand that shot.
That's a great save by Shaun. A smart decision not to go for that percentage shot of a spot shot, say, a modified spot shot. Instead, he elected to play safe. Good move.
Overcooked it a little bit. Excellent. Got out of trouble.
Yeah, he's got to feel comfortable now, especially maybe not getting in a situation where he wanted, and he was kind of battling that rack. But he played a real nice safe and able to win. So he's back in control of the table with the break and feeling good with the lead of
5-3.
5-3.
Yeah. Once again, folks, we're going to bring this graphic up because this is exciting news right here on your screen. That's right. It's ABN Billiards.ru out of Russia. It's the Dream Challenge 2018 USA versus Russia coming up. We got to get back to this match. Shaun Wilkie's about to break. He leads here 5-3. We're going to give you more information about that as we're starting to gather it here at the commentators booth.
Shaun Wilkie to break. I believe he got a break from the box.
Yes.
Well, watch that 9-ball.
Wow. And it would have counted.
Well, Shaun got to 5, so looks like I'm out of the prop bet that I offered him. It wasn't a bet, folks. It was just a incentive. I was like, you run a 5-pack. I'll give to the cause. Trying to drum him up, a little bit. So I'm curious. I'll see if I'll look around the table.
Yeah.
Besides this match, everybody goes to AZB.
AZBilliards.
AZBilliards.com,
yeah.
And you can get the live up, all the scores.
Yeah, from
all the
every
brackets.
table.
All the scores are. I don't know if the brackets are up there, but all the live scoring is.
They have the brackets and the live scoring.
So thank the folks at AZ Billiards for all their hard work.
Yeah,
they're up here in the stands somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, Jerry Forsythe up in the stands keeping scores on every match around the arena. So if you're interested in another match, you can find it right on azbilliards.com. And also the brackets.
So I want to work my way over to the board later and see who my favorite pick is going to be at this tournament.
How come you're not playing?
Because I'm not my favorite pick. Honestly, I like to play when I want to play, at my own leisure, relaxing. I could do without the pressure, you know.
There's no pressure. It's actually a pleasant to play here. I played here once and I didn't feel any pressure.
Well, did you have any expectations?
I always have expectations,
Okay.
but they're very realistic.
So see, I don't have realistic expectations.
You're dreaming.
No. If
Oh,
I think I can win. If I'm playing right, I feel I can play anybody.
and when this is fine. This is a good.
It's a race to 9.
It's
a good dream.
good dream. Yes.
I don't know what it is. I'm old.
It's like a Rocky movie.
Yeah. I come to the realization of
Rocky 13.
and you have to put a lot of time and effort into this game in order to have. You got to eat right. You got to sleep right. You have to exercise, or you should do these things, and dedicate a lot of time in order to play an event like this.
And not to stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning drinking.
You're not playing one match. You know, you're going to be playing multiple matches, and you always have to be on and train for that. I'm good for, a couple matches, then I get bored.
Shaun just missed almost a routine shot.
And just for everybody's information, the next match will be Frankie Hernandez out of New York City versus Randy Labonte coming up next, right here in the stream.
Well, everybody in the chat room, I'm sure you're well aware of Frankie Hernandez. He's been on many of the stream tables before. A lot of firepower, great break. Like Al said, from the New York area.
You wanna watch one of slightly loose players? Frankie is the guy.
Yeah, he went to that same school. Yeah, he shoots really well.
You see the 2 ball clearly goes into that corner pocket, and Shaun will Bruce will just draw it back to the rail and have the shot on the 3. The position on the 4 ball is going to be funny if he has this angle. He might have to go to 3 rails past the 8, and he just took a look at it. And a quick glance.
He can bump the ball off the rail closer to the 3 ball.
No, just make this and then go back and forth with the 3 ball.
That's what he had in mind.
See, he put tons of English on that shot to hold the cue ball where it was.
Shaun right down to the table, given no time to shoot that 2 ball.
That's the one pocket position, right?
Yeah, no, he's got a nice little roll shot here if he wants to maintain. He may not want to try and roll this in. You don't need a skid, even though the conditions are clean. No chalk on the table, new cloth, new balls, clean balls. You can try and slide that 3 ball in too softly, and it'll still skid.
I don't know the score with the match behind this table between Jason Shaw and Greg Antonakis, but I can tell you what, it's been going on just as long as this one.
I think it's 4.
All the live scoring is right on azbilliards.com.
5-4, it looks like, with Greg Antonakis back at the table. And did Shaun Wilkie miss that?
No, he tried to play that 3 rails English, and that might have caused him to miss. But
yeah, the ball spit it out.
Yeah, you won't see Shaun miss that often. Any one of the players here, really.
You know,
They're all great shooters.
That ball has a tendency to do that with the inside English trying to come around. The opposite English throws a ball and it hits the point of the pocket and it throws it out. Well, that was a nice burst of fresh air for Bruce Nagle there. He's got to feel good about that one. I think that's going to tie the score up if he gets this one right. 5-3, sorry, 5-4. Well, looks like Greg Antonakis puts another one up on the board. Well, try and get through the score if you're not over at AZB TV. Check that AZ Billiards. Nice shot there by Bruce.
Well, you know, we all know that Turning Stone is a tough tournament to win. You know, I believe Johnny Archer's won this 7 times, and I think Jason Shore's won it 5 times,
5
if I'm
times,
not
yeah.
mistaken.
The match back there is 5-5. Greg Antonakis getting set to break. And on this featured table, we have Bruce Nagle.
He trails by 2.
Trails
5-3.
5-3.
Yeah.
He got a little
It's
funny
just a
on this
touchy
one.
shot, yeah, because he might rub the 9. That's why he was thinking about jacking up. The cue ball's so close to the rail that elevating his cue stick
Yeah,
is
don't
going
elevate
to
it.
cause you to miss or squirt, you know, curve the ball a little bit, the cue ball.
He's worried about the scratch.
Yeah, off the 9 ball, yeah.
Or even if you don't scratch, you're going to be a long way and at a kind of a goofy angle.
I'll tell you what, it looks pretty close to jar in the pocket from here if he does hit that 9 ball. So that's why he's elevating his cue
I
stick.
kind of like this.
He wants to get away from it. You got to make sure you make the 8. Wow.
Great shot.
Nice shot.
Not too much to let that cue ball hop. All right, looks like we got a couple games on hand for you here, folks. I'd like you to like and share. Tell your friends to come on in, hang out in the chat room, and have some fun. I know I love the game. Looks like Jason Shaw back at the table. See Jason's family right there on the side somewhere. His wife getting ready to, expecting any minute.
Little brother now. You know, last year, no, when Liana, yeah, it's his little daughter's name. Oh my God.
I'm not divulging someone's name on the internet here.
Yeah, okay. When his daughter was born, she was here. We were scared, but he did come to the tournament, and he
He's
won
gotta
it. I
work,
believe
man.
he won it that year.
This is his job.
Yeah. All right, 5-4. Bruce still trailing by 1. We're going into rack number 10. The 3 ball hangs in the drawers of the
look
left
at
side
that.
pocket.
Oh,
and
and
Shaun Wilkie has a shot.
Shaun Wilkie has a shot, and he shot out of that chair like a rocket.
He's a very fast player, Shaun, when everything starts working right. You don't have to like it at all. Nobody in the world does.
Yeah. This is nice. Got a little funny on that. Came off that bottom rail that side rail with the draw, maybe a little too much or too little. He's kind of straight. He's going to have to go forward with this. And he's on the wrong side of the 6 again. I think drawing this one's a little easier. Drawing it back and around.
I see Greg Antonakis up at the
I mean, you
table.
can go follow.
Let
And
me just go over here and check this out.
I think this close you might be able to get away with drawing it. He's just kind of waved his cue as a little disgust there. Maybe you want to walk around the table one more time. Greg Antonakis to the break.
Shore leads in that match, 7-5.
Shaun rethinking it. Here comes trouble. Yeah, I think he has no alternative but to draw to snap it back a little low left and draw it around the 7. Following it he's got to kind of push it too far past that side. There you go. That's what he had to do. And he bared down. He took his time. I was mentioning before how sometimes he just gets down and pops a ball in.
He did good.
He took his time on that shot. Just a scratch there. All right. Shaun Wilkie looks like 6'4". How's everybody doing? If you're just joining us, we are here at the 30th Turning Stone. We got Upstate Al, Alex Brokovich, and myself,
Hello.
NJ pool player Troy.
Hello again.
Thank all the sponsors. We got a match here. Shaun Wilkie to the break. He had the 9-ball moving a few times. 9-ball does count. Any pocket.
Yes.
This is old. Was it Texas 9-ball rules?
Jason Shaw in the meantime jumping full cue for the 1 ball and makes it.
Oh, look at this. 3, 6, 9. No balls made on the break. An easy 1 ball and a possible combination or carom on a
It's
2-9.
a 2-9. Fairly low, high percentage shot. Sorry. Just has to focus on holding the cue ball after the shot so it doesn't drift behind something.
Yeah, you just got to bring it back to the side rail. That's all.
Foul on all balls. Can't touch anything.
Just got to concentrate on making it. There you go. Bruce with a nice, pretty easy 2-9 combination. Like Al says, everything, all foul counts.
It's left-handed.
Nice, easy 2-9 combination. Bruce Nagle
6-5.
trails 6-5. This is a race to 9 in our first featured match at the Turning Stone here. Where are we? What town is this?
Verona,
Verona, New York.
New York. We're about 30 minutes from Utica, about an hour and a half from Syracuse, right?
I'm a
No,
long way from
half
home.
hour.
That's all I know.
More than that?
Half hour, 40
Syracuse?
minutes. Yeah, half hour, 40 minutes, yeah.
Really? I thought it was much further. I guess my GPS is not working as well.
Really not that far for anybody. You can get in a plane and get here.
I can be there in 15 minutes in my super fast.
I believe we have a player timeout. Both players are going to take a few minutes. I believe they're each allowed one bathroom break. And Bruce has gotten up.
Al,
Shaun is
Went to the
sitting in his
bathroom.
would you want to mention our sponsors? We have a break, or will would you
Sure.
like to do?
Sure.
Um,
You can see them
Yes.
right around the whole screen, plus
give
more.
Me, give me a second. I want to notify the sponsors to listen for the commercial.
Just a quick update, guys. Right here on your screen, that's right, MBQs. That's Mike Burton himself. He has a phenomenal array of sticks here. Whether you want to buy a stick from the past that you once owned, you can check with Mike, and 99% of the time, 0.9, he can get it for you, whether it be the latest or one of them from the past. I just got a quick update that Lori John is in the booth there at MBQs, which is right up at the front of the Turning Stone event room where we are. So stop by and say hi to Lori John and Mike Burton right here at the Turning Stone. If you can't and you happen to be someplace else in the world, simply reach out to Mike right there at mbqs.com or send him an email, mike@mbqs.com. Lori John in the house. She's participating and is playing in this event, by the way.
And as you look on the second table, you see Jason Shawrock and Greg Antonakis, I believe, is in a lead of 7-6 or 7-5.
Oh, we can go to AZ Billiards real quick and check the score on that. I'm sure one of our chatters out there already knows the score.
Well, that's
We'll go over there and we'll
pretty interesting match over
take
there.
a quick look. Here we go, right here. It's 7-7 in that match right now. The live score on AZ Billiards, 7-7.
And a real big break by Greg Antonakis here.
Thank you, Matt. That's Matt in the chat right there of Chalky Sticks. Thank you for the
Did the
updates,
9
everybody.
go?
Thank you,
No,
Eric.
okay.
Thanks, Keith.
And he's snookered.
Also, we want to mention this right here, and this is exciting here. Alex Brokovich bringing this to the table, informing us about ABN Billiards. It's called the Dream Challenge 2018. It's USA versus Russia, September 16th through the 18th, of course, 2018. Simply go over to www.abnbilliards.ru. It's a pay-per-view live stream. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be exciting. And there they are, Dream Challenge Moscow, coming your way. All right, we got to get back to this match at hand. We'll bring some more information as we get it here at the Turning Stone Casino and Resort. But right now, it's Bruce Nagle set the break. He leads. He trails by 1.
Solid break. Looks like no takers. Come up dry. Shaun has a pretty good opportunity here. Not too many trouble balls. Just
Yeah, it looks
make
like
sure
1,
you
right?
Maintain your speed here.
2 on the side and possibly 3 on the opposite side or in the corner and roll up for the 4. This looks like a road map from here, Troy.
Yeah, no.
This could be a road map.
There's still balls on the table. There's work to be done. It's just the 1 ball's a little tough. on our second table right there, looks like Jason Shaw is getting ready to take the lead, 8-7. Well, what did he do there? Got perfect for the side pocket.
Well, he has to hold the cue ball. So he has to put what inside English on it.
This like
hold it.
pinch low right.
Pinch low right, right.
Just need to get the cue ball there and keep it below.
Can he just roll the cue ball
Yeah, he's just
forward, or
He's just gonna pinch it like that. Oh, that's
yeah,
that'll work.
that's
too.
it.
The way Shaun Wilkie hits the balls, he definitely has some tricks up his sleeve. He's able to maneuver the cue ball. Sometimes not in an unorthodox way, but just a way that you don't really see. Like it's, he does a little extra. I don't know what it is. You know,
He
really
tries a
does.
little harder, just a little too hard, right?
No, not just a.
Sometimes.
He missed that ball. He did. That was a
He's very tight.
unforced error.
If you notice his posture and his movements are a little tight, and that's what happens. You have to be loosey-goosey,
Well,
but
depends.
smart in a smart way.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the trick is. I guess that's it. The trick is to try and always play that consistent and not miss. Oh, Jason Shaw got out of a scratch there. That was a close one. I think this is for the win. I like the banner across the top there, Upstate Al. Good work. Get all your Grimaldi cues, chalky sticks, JB cases. Hustling USA, Kanui, lightsystems.com.
Jason make the 9 on the break. Is that what happened? Looks
Did he?
like it in the background, yeah.
I guess so. Is that billiard?
And that's it.
Billiard engineering.
That's all that they
Yes,
wrote.
billiardengineering.com.
What's that? Baltimore City Q's new logo
Baltimore
there,
City
huh?
Q's new logo, yeah.
Hey, speaking
In
of
view is productreviews.com at the bottom. In view. Well, this match has potential to be 6-6 in a couple of seconds here.
Well, the key shot would be probably 8 to 9. What is this?
Baltimore City Q's.
Really?
Jay and Peggy over there.
Yeah, right up at the
Always
front.
taking care of their customers and their players. I was discussing with them earlier. They got a couple of people on board with them. George Rodriguez is one of them. A few other players that they're supporting. And Bruce Nagle's supporting this table here. He's going to have to do something here. Or just leave it, one or the other. You don't want to have to get straight. You want to get straight. Yeah, I was kind of more inclined to just leave it there and play the cut in a natural
He
angle.
needed
come
an
back.
angle to be
Yeah, this one you're going to force a little bit.
not to make any strong, forceful shots on the 8.
Yeah, this one.
Remember, I said 8 to 9 would be a key shot.
This is tough.
Big shout out to Ron Park. Ronnie Park.
Ronnie Parks just played in the event in Vegas, I believe. He had a pretty good team over there, from what I hear.
Did they win?
I'm not sure, but I know they beat up on a couple people that weren't too happy. Good players. He's going to go follow the assistant.
Yeah.
You don't need too much. The table's playing good. Oh, he flattened it out. That was all high English. Nice. Great shot.
With a touch of inside, right? I think it's he put a little bit of right on it, just a touch.
Six
Oh,
six.
good shot. 6-6. We got a great match for you here, folks. First match coming out of the box for the 30th Turning Stone.
A race to 3 now.
Yeah, well,
Right.
it's originally a race to 9 winter break format for everybody that's just joining us right now. We're here live on Facebook, and also go to AZB TV, right, Al? And you can follow the links from over there.
Right on my Facebook page, Upstate Al. It's also it's open to the public. And here it is, Castillo Leather Goods, everything in leather wraps, you name it. Go over to CastilloLeatherGoods.com. Everything is handcrafted. We got to get back to the matches. Bruce Nagle is getting set to break. He doesn't want to waste any time. He wants to get this match over. And whenever you're in command of the table and you feel like you're in dead punch, you don't want to take too much time. You just want to get up there and break.
Yeah, I don't think neither one of these players are thinking they're in dead punch. They're definitely in
They're
battle.
playing good, I'll tell you that much.
There's a few misses here and there.
Right from the end of the box, we're breaking.
Oh,
And the wing
Those-
and nothing goes in because break from the box. You know, you start breaking from the outside, way outside next to the rail. And usually
But they're
that-
only allowed, right?
yes, it's break from the box format, correct.
That's all right. Box is big. You can find a spot.
I like right from the front, right from the head spot.
1 inch to the right. You can't lose cue ball that way, right?
God. Can't lose a cue ball.
No.
If you try and squat it, you can. It's
Oh, you
very
could.
difficult.
You know the way. What's his name used to break? The rifleman.
Buddy Hall.
Johnny
Buddy Hall. He would hit it so hard the ball would jump.
Stop.
He had like a very high bridge. Remember, he would go like.
Yeah, I think in 9-ball, the break, you're going to see the winner of this tournament, or the top competitors that are at the end. You're going to notice the break goes so much into the final of the game. Maybe too much so, but who knows? If you're playing good, you're breaking good. Or playing well, you're breaking well. You can't go hand in hand. It's not like you're going to, I was breaking great, but I played terrible. It generally doesn't happen.
Is there a way to hit one ball against the 8 carom and into the side pocket, or it's too far to the left?
Into the right, left corner
No,
pocket?
no, the other way.
Oh,
To the side pocket.
well, depending on what the tangent line looks like between the 8, I think it. Nah, it might go. Yeah. I'm looking over to the side of the table.
If you hit it,
Let's say you'd be sleeping in the streets, as Danny D. Liberto would say.
if you hit that shot.
Keep shooting that. I like shooting at the shot, but sometimes I
Yeah,
see-
but also you have to take care of the cue ball.
well, it doesn't offer you anything. The 2's all the way down here.
Yeah.
Even if you made it, it really wouldn't do you any good.
He left it.
Yeah, he not
You
only
left
left
the
it, he
shot.
left an angle to come back down. It's kind of a thing like after you play a safe like that, you kind of wonder, maybe I should have looked at it in the side, you know?
Sometimes it's like a 50-50, a coin flip.
This is a tough decision here for the 2-ball. Do you go back and forth, straight up and down?
What is he doing?
He's looking at where he wants to be somewhere. After he's getting done shooting a 2, maybe?
He's a little nervous for no reason. It's
Spinning
This
in
is
with
his
a little
game.
high left and
This is
come
his
off that
game.
bottom rail. And leave yourself back into the center of the table. I hit the 5, a little too much. Too much
For
juice.
the 4.
For the 4. Well, the good thing for Shaun here is the 3 ball is frozen up against the rail, so
Yeah.
kind of makes it a little easier of a shot.
If he just do a draw,
No, just
Without-
make this.
make it.
Just make it.
Yeah,
Just go across the
if
table.
you just make it, it's gonna go forward
It doesn't
and
matter.
get stuck in that mess over there.
No. The right speed, you'll click over and you'll come right between the spot and the 6. Right speed. We had a little inside on it, but he's still okay. I mean, not great. He's still at the table, and Shaun doesn't mind shooting hard shots. He'd like to rather shoot easier shots, but he's a grinder.
In the words of Ed McMahon, you're correct, sir. A lot of people don't remember who Ed McMahon was.
Here's Johnny.
Now this is the first. This is the first match of many to come, folks. We'll be here all week for the rest of this week and the weekend. So we put us on your calendar. Tell your friends. It's always an exciting event. There's going to be great matches.
Shaun's undecided whether he wants to go to Carom and go into the 8 that way or play the 4-8 combination.
Yeah, or
If
you
you
know what,
play-
you can play safe too. But the problem with the safe is the cue ball going towards that 8. You don't want to kick the 8 in, put yourself behind the 7 and a 3 ball down here.
Well, you don't want to scratch either in the side pocket off of that 4 ball. He's just weighing out all his options, and he knows.
Well, you know what else he can
This
do
is a
is play the
tight match,
carom,
so-
but use a little bit of juice or speed.
You want to catch the rail first. It depends on how deep that 8 ball is in the
Right.
corner. He might not be able to get there, and then you could scratch. Well, let's see what Shaun has in mind.
He's looking to cut it. Undercut it, actually, he's looking to do.
Watch that angle towards that side pocket. He did play it.
That was good speed. Left himself well. Has this left it up high enough for the side pocket. This is a critical shot here for Shaun. Big moment. 6-6 initial his first match. All knotted up with Bruce Nagle. He
Hey.
definitely doesn't want to let Bruce back at the table. So this is a little bit of pressure here. You feel it building. Shaun taking his time, gathering his composure. A couple of his pre-shot routine is a little nervous, like all the time.
Yeah.
That's his nature, though. Like
Yeah.
that's how he plays. Like
He
gets
kind
up,
of
like gets
does
up.
this cue, like mini stroke, which doesn't help really your game.
Timing, I think it does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But look, everybody has their own
method.
method of psychological method to relax, and it comes with the physical.
Uh-oh. He undercut it. Oh, and left Bruce.
Laurie John. There she goes. She's walking up the aisle, folks. That's Laurie John right there. She's going to practice on the table right behind this one. Mike Zuglin said that he will allow players to practice if there's an open table because she does have to play at 6 o'clock. But the rule is you have to be dressed accordingly to the tournament. You can't come down in shorts and flip-flops. You got to be fully dressed if you're going to come down and practice.
Bruce might have to stretch out for this one. He's going right-handed also. I would, if I had a suggestion here for Bruce, I would suggest he take the break,
And there
the
goes
bridge out, and,
Donnie
and shoot
Mills.
it that way.
Just walking through
Because he
camera
does look
angle.
a little awkward trying to shoot his goofy-handed, which is righty.
Right. Being a left-hander, it's a little tough.
And immediately, as he got down, you could see his little awkwardness of.
Oh, he cannot play it this way, right? What you're saying?
Yeah, see, he may overcut this shooting it righty if he puts any spin on it. And he's trying to hold it up. I like the bridge better. All right, you proved me wrong, but if you feel that's a good drill for all players to do, is to play opposite hand a rack or two when they're practicing.
No, what he's looking at the combo for
Karen?
some reason.
Slide the cue ball
The
off the
5-9. But what do? You go for the shot?
I don't know. I mean, the 9 ball's not a terrible shot, but because the cue ball's going to wind up over by the 7, and 5 ball is going to, depending on how good or bad you hit it, he's going to play the cut shot, the smart shot. But this is not he's got a high percentage of making this. He just needs to settle down, keep his head still, and stroke it in. He jumped up a little bit, if you noticed. He really needed to keep he needed to keep his head steady on that one.
Well, it wasn't the easiest shot either. You know, we're all playing on diamond table pro cut. You know,
Well, it's
shooting
not
a shot from here looks easy, but these guys are hitting them pretty well.
Oh no, they're playing great, but
Yeah.
it's definitely.
Oh, look at this.
Look at this.
And that just goes to show you the diamond tables. You hit the points, don't have to go in.
I believe, from what I saw, he rushed that shot a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not
Criticizing.
just
right?
disparaging
about-
anybody's players, but I did see him jump up, and jumping up off of a shot is conducive of 50% more times likely you're going to miss it. You could just tell yourself to stay down on those critical types of shots, because you have a
The
tendency
big
to jump
question
up.
is whether he left him a shot. If this he can just do a half ball jump or go up the table, up and down.
Kick it in.
Yeah, kick it in real first.
No, I think
but
he's going to try and spin it.
I don't know.
It's just dangerous.
This is a dangerous shot like this.
This
He's
is probably
gonna
a better
go up
shot.
and down. Believe me,
Well,
he's gonna come to his senses.
You know what's coming to his.
I don't like it. I don't like it going straight at the 3 ball.
Well, he shot a shot like this before, pretty much the same, utilizing a little
I saw that one.
English, and he was off
There was something
like a
different.
almost diamond. He's got a full.
He missed it completely. You see,
Yeah, that was
Is
maybe a
it-
little weakness
I
in
mean,
his shot making.
is it my imagination, but different, same level players, but what they practice and what they know is different. They could be on the same level, statistically.
I'm good at this one thing, and you're not good at
yeah,
it or whatever.
like
right.
one guy is great at kicking and jumping, the other guy is
Don't miss
great
a
at
ball.
playing safety
Right,
positions.
or
and,
just doesn't miss.
Yeah,
He stinks at
yeah.
playing safe.
and a lot of rotation players do not practice bank shots
One
the
pocket
way
types of.
one pocket. Like
No.
a one pocket player could make this shot probably 8 out of 10.
Right. They probably like to put themselves in that position just to shoot it. He got dead straight on us. It's just like he punished himself for missing that 5 ball. He really got. He put himself to it
He's
over
a
here.
little frustrated. And let me tell you, for no reason at all. There's no reason to be frustrated. He hasn't gotten bad rolls.
No.
The
He missed
only
a
thing
couple-
he needs to
couple
do,
balls.
he
It's
missed
been a good
big
set.
deal, big deal. You miss a couple of balls, you keep going.
I expect Shaun to just make the pocket this
Draw.
7 and just draw dead straight back. He's putting a lot of effort into settling himself
Routine
down.
shots.
Kind of, yeah.
Look,
I mean, it's a
it's
tough
not
shot,
an
but
easy. You need to.
he hit it bad. He got on the wrong side.
Yeah. But the
Okay.
speed was good. He can get it.
All right. Shaun Wilkie,
Again, he hit it way too hard.
8-6.
Even
Well,
though
I'm not going to sit here and criticize it. You know,
I'm not criticizing. I'm just. It's an observation.
you think he hit that shot too hard or the 7?
No, the 7. No,
Right.
the 9 ball. He hit too
Oh.
hard. These are diamond tables. When you hit a little too hard at the pocket rubber, it could jump out. Why take a chance?
Yeah, I think it was just
Slow down.
a little
He's
frustrated over the
absolutely.
the
That's
ball.
it. You can see it in his game. You don't need to be a Freud to figure it out, right?
Yeah, here we go, folks. If you're just joining us, we're here at the Turning Stone Casino at the Turning Stone Classic. This is the 30th. We got Shaun Wilkie up 7-6. I see the scoreboard. Is that correct? Or do we have 8-6? I believe it. The score is 8-6. I'm not sure though. I have to go. We could just
Sure.
have
Did you change the score now?
a tag team.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Good
it's
scores, right?
7-6.
All right. All right.
Oh, it was
Very good.
6-6.
No, okay.
Remember?
Right.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you, Joe.
My fault.
He made four balls on the break.
All right. Looks like Shaun pushed out there. How many balls did he make on the break? 3.
4.
4 balls on a break. Wow.
There was a good break. The cue ball got away a little bit. If it stayed in the middle, he would have been out.
Well, he's tempting Bruce here with this fairly easy, not easy bank, but a high percentage bank, I think.
Yeah, you should try it.
And he's able to slide around that 9 ball and come right into position for the 4. But it is a percentage bank, and
Yeah, a little bit. He has to kind
it's
of
like tempting.
he has to squeeze that bank a little bit.
Very
It's a little offline.
Very tempting bank shot, but he
Yeah.
also has a nice
Position.
nice safe shot available to him. That's
Behind the 9 or
Yeah.
behind the.
or even go up top. I like going behind the 9.
I think he listened to you,
Oh,
and he got lucky.
not yet.
He got lucky. He has to Marseille kick shot.
Yeah, he did get a little fortunate there.
Yeah.
Well, Shaun's going to have to pull one out of his hat here.
Yeah.
I think he's got a nice Marseille shot around
Yeah.
a 5. If
Yeah.
he can slow the cue ball down enough
Yeah.
before it gets to the rail with
And
low right.
Get the rail into play, and you're gonna be fine because that will give him the angle to get on the 4 ball.
But Shaun may actually play him back at the ball.
Really?
I like this shot better.
Going short rail first kick shot?
No, trying to
Oh.
make it.
I'll try to make it. That's what we were talking about,
yeah.
I thought.
Yeah, but now he's looking at. I think this the smarter shot of these two.
Yeah. Well, this is a more sure shot. But where's 3 ball gonna go?
Right down at the bottom diamond.
Right.
Good speed.
How
He might
many
even-
times out of 10?
Probably more times out of 10 than you shooting a Marseille shot, making it 3.
Just note this position, and we'll try it.
No, we won't.
Yes, we will. No, we won't.
Someone else. Actually, you can. There's apps that you can utilize, and it'll take a picture of this little snapshot, and you can practice it.
Just do a screenshot. I can take a picture of it.
Huh,
with the
and
camera.
They're right on board too. Chalky sticks.
Yeah.
It's a big shot. I
It's
mean,
not that bad. It's you have plenty of room.
you know what?
The field is
I like
open.
after taking my time and
Yeah.
considering. I think this was the.
Yeah.
Hmm.
This is my own. I have no problem with that kick shot, but I don't know where 3 ball is gonna go. I really don't. I can't control that. Maybe you can. Maybe you're this good. Are you that good?
Sometimes I guess. From here I am.
Well, you haven't missed one yet.
Um, I think Shaun may have hit that a little too soft. I think he was trying to get that 3 ball down to the
then
bottom
the
rail.
only way to do it right, to guarantee something, is to hit it in a way that cue ball, after hitting 3, stays by that pocket, hit it hard enough for 3 ball to come all the way to this side, and pray that you cannot see it. But at least make distance between the two.
Well, he made a decision, and I think it.
He saw a fork in the road and he took it.
Yep. All right.
And missed it. No, I'm sorry. It looked like it was going right at the corner pocket, at the corner of, at the, what do you call that thing? At
The point.
the point, yes. And the point is that Bruce has a perfect chance to get out. And even they score 7-7.
The point or the what? The tip
The,
of.
the point of the pocket.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to say. You're right.
All right. We're going to put Bruce Nagle up 1 from his 6, and we're get tied up at 7. We have a race to 9 here, folks. This is the first game of the Turning Stone Classic. This is the 30th one. Can you believe it? There's probably players here that have possibly played in every one.
So Mike Zoglin, 30 years ago, started this.
Well, I don't know if it's the 30th.
Was it Mike or somebody else was there too?
I think it's the 30th Turning Stone Classic, but I believe it's 18 years that he has been running this event. A lot of local players from his Josh Tour come down, but the field is full. We have a lot of great players, anywhere from top pro status, and I see a lot of Open and Open Pro players. It's a great field. Anybody can win. But let's see who comes out on top. The cream generally does. The guys that work the hardest put their time in. This is a whole new ball game. What do you think, Alex? How are some of the Russian players been training for some of their events coming up? And it's not like the old days. These fellows have taken it to a new level of diet, exercise, training, practice, drills. Someone let the cat out of the bag on the right recipe how to make a player.
Also, Russian players have a secret weapon. Always.
A secret weapon?
Yes, in training.
What is that? Oh, for training?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, a lot of players now understanding that this is not a bar sport anymore. This is an athlete sport. And you have to treat it as such, and you have to prepare as such.
And why do you think you would go to that level now? I'm just asking you. I
Go
have
to
a
the which level?
of being a professional, not just a professional, but utilizing as an athlete, making sure you have endurance, making sure you're eating right, your blood sugar's right.
First you want to improve your performance,
Right.
number one. But also you want to make the sport more presentable and more acceptable as a sport and not a leisure game, as people used to, you know,
A game of leisure.
a game of leisure, that this is like a social game.
For the
It's
elitists
or
and the rich.
it's a hustling game, but it's never looked at a true sport, and only last what 20 years, I would say, 15, 20 years. It's moving in the direction, very slowly, however. Um, they are trying to, what's the right word, appeal to the Olympic Committee to include one of the pool disciplines in the
One of the
Olympic
Olympics,
Games.
the upcoming Olympics, and that's one way to do it is to have a bunch of players from each country, I believe, to represent them as a team and compete against one another, and just keep kind of like throwing it up in their faces. This is how we do it, and get a proven format. And
Right.
It may or may, one day be on that center stage with gold, silver, and bronze medals for your country.
Right.
In the
Right.
Olympics. That would
Right.
be some. I hope I get to see it while I'm alive. That's
Well,
for sure.
the campaign to try to include pool into the Olympic Games now is being what do you call it? Spearheaded by the Chinese 8-ball.
Right. Okay. Good.
They're trying to put that sport or that discipline on the map first.
Right. Right. If they're
And-
pushing the hardest, they're pushing the hardest for their discipline, like you said.
Yeah. Well, they have the resources, and I think if they say we have 1.5 billion people, and 3/4 of them playing Chinese 8-ball,
Yeah. It may come to that, and you'll have teams competing. Hopefully, in the future, whether
We'll
it's
see.
Chinese 8-ball,
hopefully we'll see it. Yes.
snooker, three-rail billiards, any pocket billiards.
I also
It
like.
would be a start.
I also like to think that future matches, like what we're trying to promote here with the
Yeah, with the
Dream Challenge match
and the Kremlin Cup and
in the Kremlin Cup. Yeah. Well, Kremlin Cup is already an international tournament, and it is sanctioned by WPA.
right.
But we're also trying to promote the fact that you could have teams of country teams
Let's put it
travel
that way.
to other countries, playing challenge matches, and then the other country can travel back and then just do this kind of exchange,
right.
but put the whole thing
Right.
on the
Right. I mean,
televised
they do it with
arena.
every other event,
Of
whether it's
course,
track
of
and
course,
field,
of course.
hockey,
Track and field,
gymnastics. They all have their
Even
intermediate events also besides just the Olympics. So
Yeah.
hopefully, you know what?
look at football. I mean, not
Soccer?
soccer, yeah,
Right.
but the original football. It's
It's huge. It's #1 sport in the world, I believe.
That is it. That is it. And one of the ways to do it is that teams travel to other countries and
Yeah, the
you
other
engage everybody.
I think judo's #3.
Judo.
Yeah,
Judo.
Yeah.
Of all sports.
of all sports, go figure.
Yeah,
It's
but
just something that everybody plays.
judo.
Judoka.
I never thought judo would be the one of those popular. I mean, it's a popular sport, but it's not exactly a team sport.
Well, it's like wrestling. It is.
Yeah.
although it's an individual sport, they kind of break it up like that.
You cannot do cannot do judo scotch doubles.
Tag team.
Tag team, yeah, that's it.
This match, as we're chit-chatting here about the Olympics and these, lovely, bright future we hopefully see the pool world coming into. Shaun Wilkie getting ready to get on the hill.
I'm trying to understand the...
You can see Lori John in the foreground there, practicing up her 9-ball. She's just back about a year or so. I'm not sure how much she's playing.
Mr. Wilkie is on the hill.
Yes, he is. We got Shaun Wilkie 8, Bruce Nagle 7. This is a race to 9 winner break format. We're here at Turning Stone Casino. Mike Suglin's this is the 30th Turning Stone Classic, which is just awesome, and I'd like to congratulate the whole team on running a fabulous program here.
I like it that the temperature here is nice and cool. So if you're a player, you want that. You don't want to be hot or sweaty and stuff. Very good climate control.
Yeah, this is one of the top favorite places of mine to see an event.
Yeah.
Here upstate New York, it's beautiful. Got the trees and all the nature around. Got all the spas. Golf, if you like golf. They got horseback riding, fishing.
I drove by there's a whole golf academy or something in there.
Right.
You could do that. Is there an indoor range there, right, or something? Or is that a tennis range?
Probably tennis.
Tennis court.
You keep
under the cover.
Is that me?
Somebody's clicking.
Sorry about that.
Or you hear that hissing noise.
I'm hearing things again. I got people in my head.
I thought you evicted them last time we spoke.
Bruce got a tough shot here. Is he going to... This is... I don't know if it's the time to go for the 6. One ball's going to be flying around.
Okay, I think I have to stop at this point. Let me check something.
Oh, he tried to come off that 5 and kiss the 2 a little bit. It might be time to duck. That's the last thing he kind of wants to do is put his opponent back at the table, that's for sure, regardless of what kind of situation you can put him in. He would have liked to get a little roll there. Get a little fortunate kiss off the 5 and knock the 2 a little closer to the pocket, but that didn't happen. So he's left with this very difficult shot with the rake. This is all ball fouls, so you got to get that. Make sure he gets that bridge up in time. So.
He can make it. No.
Yep.
Wow! Look at the roll.
Good hit, and
look at this roll.
No, it's not that. Shaun doesn't mind being at this table right now. You got to, say, all right, the guy got fortunate.
I kick it the other way.
Yeah. He might make this.
Yeah, pretend you're trying to bank cue ball right in the pocket. With a little off in calculation. That's
either
it.
that or
rail first.
Hit it with a little moxie and go rail first.
Rail first, you may miss it.
And you get position.
If it's ideal, yes.
Right.
But if it's not ideal,
you can make the 3 from there too. I like your shot. Nudge it up close.
I like all my shots, sir.
You like all your ideas.
All my ideas. If I could only execute them every time, I would be a decent pool player.
Yeah.
the guy on the other table has an amazing beard. This is something. Think he won a competition in that.
Amazing beard. I was wondering what you said. You better watch that beard on the table.
Oh, you know what? He never has to vacuum his pool table.
I got it. I'll brush it. He scratched. Shaun got possibly hit it a little hard.
I smell a hill match.
Yeah. How do you like the first match? Looking like a hill.
It happened last year too. We had like 4 matches in a row that were hill, if you remember. Last Turning Stone.
Mike Suglin in the background getting ready to announce something. I believe possibly the
Next round.
The next round. I'm not sure if this is Upstate Al mentioned before he has a 2-hour time limit. I don't know if that's true and fast.
We're not on. Oh yeah, we're approaching 2 hours.
So that might just be kind of like a
No,
guideline.
it's a 4-hour limit.
With the exceptions of tables 2, 8, and 16, please go to your tables immediately. And if you're playing on one of those tables, go right near that table.
Oh, you have a running clock somewhere for the match? Or for your
Well,
the next round,
continuous time?
the next round's at 6 o'clock. So Mike Sugden is going to elect to call some of the other matches. And the next opponents up here is going to be Randy Labonte versus Frankie Hernandez coming up right here on the main table.
Yeah, I think
At 6.
I think he possibly assesses the match.
But
At,
what's your counter on the total
only on-
online time?
A couple hours.
2 hours only. Oh, Bruce got a little bit close to that 8 ball. You're gonna have to snap this 5 ball in. He's got a good momentum about him right now. Walks around the table. Hit this, just stay down and hit this with a nice firm stroke. He could probably even slide it if he wants. Just slide it around the 6. Come out 2 rails. I like that. That's the way to go. Nice draw. In good shape here. Nice shot. A little high Z instead of trying to get them 8 and a 9 in a way. Oh, a little straight. This is workable though. He might come straight back. Straight back is probably the better option. Just for that, if you go forward and you hit it a little bit, you could miss the ball. And you can scratch right behind it. Hey, not bad. Stay down on this one. Keep your head down and follow through.
We're going to do it here, right here at table number 1 from, is it Egan? Egan, Minnesota? He's been here before in the past. We haven't seen him in a while. We welcome back Josh Burble, right there. Burble. And his opponent is from
All right.
Massachusetts.
We got a hill match, folks. Shaun Wilkie, Bruce Nagle, 8-8, race to 9 in our first featured match of the night in the tournament. I'd like you, if you could, you like and share the stream for Upstate Al and AZB TV and all the sponsors. Try and
All right, on table number 3 from Okeechobee, Florida. He's a regular
get some
here at
traction on how many people are watching.
Billiards. Up here in Syracuse, he resides there as well. Jerome Rockwell and his opponent, another one of our regular players.
As you
Returning stone in our tour, he's from Lakeville, Massachusetts. He plays out of Slippers in Providence, Rhode Island. We'll have 3 stops again this year. The Ocean State in November, the Pool Billiard Hall of Fame in March.
go. Loose Nagle to the crack. And watch the cue ball. 3, 6, 9. Comes up empty and leaves Shaun Wilkie behind a ball again. This is possibly the third time that this has happened. This has been a little bit of a tough match, back and forth to both of these players. It's going to all come down to this, folks. Shaun Wilkie has no option but to push. Leaving Bruce a pretty fairly easy safety for him to shoot. I like playing the cue ball down here by the 2-3 after assessing it real quick. Trying to squeeze it backwards and get behind the that ball up in the corner over by the 1. I think it's a 4 maybe. Yeah, you could slide out very easily, and you don't know what that 1 ball is doing. He left it out there.
Yep.
That wasn't even a containing safe.
No.
Almost a possible sellout safe.
Well, you could probably tell that he doesn't spend a lot of times studying the rails. You could play the safety the way he played, but the angle and the speed is not there.
Yeah, I would like to see
I like your shot.
Bring him the cue
Absolutely.
ball down by the It's
Yeah.
a very safe shot. Kind of a natural shot.
Yeah.
It doesn't take a lot of breath out of you.
Just
Trying to
a little bit of side spin.
let the cue ball go.
Yeah, and it would be behind 5 or 6 balls.
Shaun's got a pretty good safe here. He's going to slide off the 1 and hide behind the 2-3.
You think he's gonna go for the safety?
I think that's probably a good shot.
I like your idea again. That's 2 in a row.
Just keep it above or below the side pocket. Don't try not to use speed where it hangs up in the side or goes in the side. You can try and bank in the side, you know. Put the cue ball on the short side of it too. Well, there you go. Lori John just getting an announcement. She'll be playing in the table in back of us. She's one of the youngest world champions. She won a straight pull event, I believe, in 1983. A women's
Women's division.
straight pull tournament.
Hope he's not shooting it.
Wow.
Shaun went for the bank there with position, and I'm sure he didn't want to hang it up if he missed it because he's left Bruce kind of an opportunity. He's got no other option but to try and sink this one.
Rail first.
And look for a safe
3
spot.
rails.
Try and find a safe spot for that cue ball. He pointed somewhere over here between the 3 and a 5.
Yeah, I saw that.
To the left of where the balls are racked. If he goes rail first, that doesn't work. He'll scratch. So he's got to kind of jump.
Also depends how much ball he's
little,
gonna hit.
Like a third.
How much 1 ball he's gonna hit.
Third or
if he hit
quarter.
too much, yeah. It will make a big difference on the.
But he's got to go at it with
angle.
speed too. So
Yes,
that
yes,
changes
exactly.
the whole thing.
You can even scratch it if you don't hit it right. In the side or
If
in
he's
the
going
corner.
rail first, he's got to.
And
Ooh, came out smelling nice, except for the free ball. He got a little unfortunate with
I think
knocking that
3-4 is a
5.
combo in the pocket. If you look at it, no, not that way. The other way, the other left.
Yeah, but do you try and hold it up,
Yeah,
or do you
look.
go back and forth with the cue ball?
You go back and forth.
Back and forth.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
His opponent, he's a former New England Open straight pool champ, and by the way, he just had a great tournament down in the spot this past week, in that straight pool tournament where he knocked out some of the best players in the world. He also has a third place World Open finish to his credit. 9-ball tournament of champions.
Now, look at the amount of speed that he hit that with, and the amount of action he got with the cue ball. It really fast tables, not just fast tables, they're very consistent tables with the Simonis cloth on it. They just roll really good.
I like diamond speed. You know, this combination. It's. I'd rather have to shoot less power and have the table take me somewhere.
A little more of a touch.
Yeah. You when you started playing, were they still playing like on the carpet or something? Those thick rug.
3 cushion tables with no heat.
I played on a table like this in Ecuador. It was ridiculous. The ball would stop midway rolling.
Oh, he missed it.
Yeah, but he didn't leave anything.
Yeah.
He didn't leave him
If he
squadouche.
made it, he didn't leave himself much either.
Can he even cut it from there? No. I don't know. For money, I don't go for that shot. He can kick at it. Real nice.
This is an extremely
My back is
tough
completely
position
frozen.
to put yourself into with the hill, and then now a lower percentage safe. And
Folks, just a quick update. We're going to try to keep this recording going and stay live instead of shutting down and coming back, which will only take 2 seconds. But I think between Frankie Hernandez and Randy Labonte, they might be able to finish under the time limit. What do you guys think? Do you think I should refresh it? Refresh it, right? All right. So we'll refresh
After this match.
Yeah, after this match.
It's
yeah.
only one game.
Takes two seconds to
Yeah,
refresh.
I think it's better that way.
we'll get a restart.
Play the percentages.
I honestly think you can let it go. I think it's going to be a fairly quick match.
We'll have 2 stops there as well, October 27th and 28th, and then again in April of 2019 on the 6th and 7th, Jed Jessen and his opponent for his second.
Don't be surprised here if Shaun goes for this.
New Jersey. He had a pretty good finish here last time, if I remember correctly. He plays out of Society Billiards in New York City. He's a Society Billiards 9-ball champion.
Yeah, he couldn't get fortunate on that one. He knew that. He just sold out.
I don't see any problems on the table. If he can get on the 4-ball, he's set, right?
Yeah.
Except that 6-ball.
Okay, 16 is a match in progress. It will be Dan Hewitt.
Well, getting on the 5, you just want to get pretty much as close as possible to that 5-ball for your next positional shot to the 6.
Not to take a chance, right?
Yeah, if the closer you get, the easier it is to get on the next ball. You'll have more control, more speed control, more where you're going to be able to hit the ball control.
Please come over this way. Thank you.
I like coming down to the bottom rail.
That's okay. This is good.
It's all right for a lefty.
just to
Well,
bring you up to
don't
date,
they left? Oh, go ahead. Go
if
ahead.
that 9 ball would have went in, it would have counted. It's Mike Zuckling's rule for a long time. You don't have to call the 9.
Everyone else, if you'd like to take pictures, we encourage you to do so, but please no flash photography.
I think you go full into this ball and just draw back. He's taking a chance here.
Big window. We got there.
Someone will win them. One at a time.
He got there, but he's over at 8 a little bit. Like this situation, we got a hill match. He's not only over it, as being a lefty, he's completely over it.
Phone number on your tickets. If you're not here, we'll call you immediately. You do not have to be present to win. The tickets are $5 each, 3 for 10 or 7 for 20. We're selling them as we speak. And also we have books here from Phil Capella.
Pop this in, draw it to the corner, and come around.
Unheard of price.
Oh, and he missed it. Yeah, leaving himself over that 8. Proved to be.
Why did he have to do this? I don't get it. Why?
Not leaving Shaun the easiest shot, but I'm sure he's happy to get at the table.
I
He was
must
just
have
trying to-
missed something because I didn't understand. Why did he have to make that shot so difficult?
Because he was over it, and it's more natural and easier to shoot it with low right in his mind than it was to just gently stroke it in and leave the cue ball there.
Well, Shaun will have to use a little bit of inside on this cut to avoid the side pocket. Or just do it nice and soft.
This is no fun.
It's not a terrible shot. You just have to gear up and not punch it too hard. Stay high on the ball.
Not undercut it. That's the key.
Yeah. Like that?
He overcut it.
He overcut it.
Wow.
This.
Unbelievable. Shaun's definitely disappointed in that.
Yeah, I'm not recognizing the.
Hill match, folks. Do you feel the pressure though? I mean, these guys are shooting here under the gun. You know, this is a major event, and you know it's Hill.
Yeah.
And angle shots like that, nobody really has to like them.
No,
you know, that's a
they're
tough shot.
Percentage shots for sure,
Right.
especially in the battle that they're at. They become a little, to keep running into trouble over balls over this. Nothing's flowing really easily for them. They're grinding for sure.
This was
Watch a
a very
scratch.
clean shot. He hit it good
Bruce
with
is taking
speed and confidence.
Bruce is taking a nice deep breath right about now, knowing he has this match is in hand now.
Do you go 2 rails, or you just play it in the bottom corner? He's just going to roll up and play it in the bottom
easy
corner.
as possible.
This looks like, and I don't want to put a commentator's jinx on him, but he should be out here,
Yeah,
right?
no, he should definitely
I
be
mean,
out. It
both
looks
players playing well.
Shaun's not out of the tournament yet if Bruce
Right.
polishes off these last 2 balls.
We got to get right into the next match after this. So we're going to refresh Facebook, guys, and then we're
All
going to
right,
come
Bruce
back.
Nagle, victorious over Shaun Wilkie, 9-8. That doesn't eliminate Shaun Wilkie. Wilkie goes over to the B side of the bracket. Thank you for having us.
All
We'll
right,
talk
thanks
to you later,
to
Alex.
NJ Pool player and Alex Brokovich for sitting
Thank
in.
you.
Thanks, fellas.
Thank you.
Folks, we're going to be right back from the Turning Stone Casino and Resort here in Verona, New York, with another match. Frankie Hernandez versus Randy Labonte coming up right here. We're going to refresh the Facebook, so you guys are going to have to refresh yours also. See you in a little bit.